Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel and to this 18th episode of Target Nursing Officer Exams. And in this video, we will discuss about abortions, classification of abortions, etc. Question number 1. Dash is the expulsion or extraction of an embryo or fetus weighing 500 grams or less from its mother when it is not capable of independent survival. Option A, abortion. Option B, evacuation. Option C, prolapse. Option D, none of the above. The correct option here is option A, that is, abortion is the expulsion or extraction of an embryo or fetus weighing 500 grams or less from its mother when it is not capable of independent survival. And this 500 and this 500 grams of fetal development is attained approximately at 22 weeks or 154 days of gestation. Question number 2. The expelled embryo or fetus is called option A, aborted, option B, abortus, option C, abortius, option D, all of the above. The correct option here is option B, that is abortus. After abortion, whatever the embryo or the fetus which is expelled, that embryo or fetus is called abortus. Question number 3. The word dash is the recommended terminology for spontaneous abortion. Option A, abortion. Option B, miscarriage. Option C, bleeding. Option D, none of the above. The correct option here is option B, that is miscarriage. The word miscarriage is the recommended terminology for spontaneous abortion. Question number 4. About 75% miscarriages occur before the dash, and of this about 80% occur before the dash of pregnancy. Option A, 16 week and 12 week. Option B, 12 week and 16 week. Option C, 14 week and 18 week. Option D, 12 week and 16 weeks. The incidence of miscarriage or incidence of abortions happens around 10 to 20%. 10 to 20% of all clinical pregnancies in miscarriage, and around 10% are induced abortion. Induced abortion, and about 75% occurs before the 16 weeks, and of this about 80% occur before the 12 weeks of pregnancy. So the correct option here is option A, 16 week and 12 week. Question number 5. Abortion can be classified as spontaneous and dash. Option A, manual. Option B, induced. Option C, MTP. Option D, all of the above. The correct option here is option B, that is induced abortion. Abortion can be classified mainly as spontaneous and induced abortion. Classification of abortion mainly classified as spontaneous, also called miscarriage, and induced abortion or deliberate. And this is further divided into isolated or sporadic and recurrent abortion. And this is further divided into threatened abortion, threatened, inevitable, incomplete abortion, miss abortion, and septic. And this is less common. And in induced abortion, one is classified as legal induced abortion, like in case of MTP, and the other is illegal, like in case of septic abortion. Here the sepsis is common, and in case of illegal abortion, this is not safe because that may lead to sepsis. etiology of abortion, or the following are the factors that leads to abortion, like genetics, endocrine and metabolic, anatomical abnormalities, infection, immunological, thrombophilia, environmental, others, and unexplained factors. Question number 6. The most common trisomy in abortion is option A, trisomy 21, option B, trisomy 16, option C, trisomy 18, option D, trisomy 13. Around 50%, majority 50% of early miscarriage are due to chromosomal abnormalities in the conceptus, and autosomal trisomy. Trisomy is the most common uh, cytogenic abnormalities, and among these the most common is trisomy 16. So the correct option here is option B, that is trisomy 16 is the most common trisomy, around 30% in abortion. Question number 7. Dash refers to the presence of 3 or more multiples of haploid number of chromosome. Option A, triploidy, option B, tetraploidy, option C, polyploidy, option D, all of the above. The correct option here is option C, that is polyploidy. Polyploidy refers to the presence of 3 or more multiples of haploid numbers of chromosomes. If it presents in three times, it called triploidy, and it presents in 4 times, it called tetraploidy. And this polyploidy has been observed in about 22% of abortus due to polyploidy, and the another it's monosomy X, which is 45X, is another cause of another factor that leads to abortion, which is around 20%, and the another one is the structural chromosomal rearrangement, like it is around 2 to 4% of abortus, which include like translocation, deletion, inversion, and ring formation, and the other is like the other chromosomal abnormalities like the mosaic or double trisomy, etc. Question number 8. Deficiency of dash secretion from corpus luteum or poor endometrial response to progesterone leads to abortion. Option A, estrogen. Option B, progesterone. Option C, testosterone. Option D, none of the above. In endocrine and metabolic factors, that is around 10 to 15% is the cause of abortion. In LPD or luteal phase defect result in miscarriage as implantation and placentation are not supported adequately, and deficiency of progesterone secretion from the corpus luteum or poor endometrial response to progesterone causes abortion. So the correct option here is option B, that is progesterone. Deficiency of progesterone secretion from corpus luteum leads to abortion, and also the like thyroid abnormalities like the hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism also leads to fetal loss or abortion, and diabetes mellitus when not controlled properly, that also can increase the chance of miscarriage. Question number 9. Anatomical abnormalities of cervico-uterine that leads to abortion are fill in the blanks. In the anatomical abnormalities of cervix or uterine, the first one is cervical incompetence. Either congenital or acquired. It is one of the most common cause of mid-trimester and recurrent abortion. And the second one is congenital malformation of uterus. Congenital malformation of uterus in the form of biconvex or septate uterus may be responsible for mid-trimester or recurrent miscarriage. And the third one is uterine fibroid uterine fibroid, and the fourth one is the intrauterine adhesion, or called synechia, and this intrauterine adhesion interferes with the implantation, placentation, and the fetal growth. These are the four anatomical abnormalities of the cervix and the uterine that leads to abortion.